Oh, what is going on, guys? It is Maskman here, and I need to get a little something off my chest. But this time, we're going to be solving a mystery. The mystery of Marina Rose. Most of anyone who was on Twitter this week will have noticed the hashtag #SaveMarinaRose. Or in some cases her name being spelled Maria because conspiracy theorists seem to be dyslexic apparently. To explain to those of you who have no idea what this is about, it's about a fashion YouTuber, Marina Rose. Apparently, her fans thought that she had been acting weird in recent videos, and then she announced a meetup on Twitter. Suddenly, the Twitterverse exploded, everyone believing that she had been kidnapped and that this was a trap for her fans, possibly perpetrated by ISIS in order to organize a terrorist attack. Oh my god, all the signs are there, how could we have not seen this before? She's gonna die! Or this is what the people on Twitter would have you believe. I like to keep an open mind, but the more I read the things on Twitter about this, the more brain cells I lose by the second as I see people believing this shit. Like, it's gotten so bad that no matter how much she tweets about how okay she is, her fans don't even believe her and think it's the kidnapper tweeting these things, or that she's being told to say these things. The police showed up and said everything is okay, and her mother says everything is okay, and then the story suddenly twists into that it's her mother with domestic abuse trapping her, people with masks in her room, reflections in her fucking eye. This shit is getting too ridiculous by the second. So let's crack this down. Also, quick note, I'm writing and recording this on late Wednesday, so some things could be wrong. Forgive me. Unless I'm right, then fuck you. Firstly, let's think about this whole story rationally. Why would ISIS kidnap her for a terrorist attack? If they really wanted to cause chaos, kidnap fucking PewDiePie, who is over 50 times more popular on YouTube. He already faked it once, it's the perfect cover. And then, if she was just kidnapped or being held captive by someone else, why would they allow her to keep making videos? If I kidnap George Clooney, I'm not gonna say, "You are my prisoner." "Oh, you have a movie deal? Cool, I can drive you there. Now behave, mister." Cause sure, there's a lot of terrible things that go on in the world with kidnapping, but when you have a following or, I don't know, run a popular YouTube channel, it changes how things work drastically. No matter what signs you think you see, it's just highly unlikely. I mean, fuck, as much as I hate Keemstar, even he doesn't think so.
I am so sick of explaining this to you guys, alright? Marina was not kidnapped. She was... Shut up! Shut up! She's not kidnapped.
I won't lie, that was some funny shit. Stick to stand up, Keem, it suits you better. Just don't be a racist dick again. Secondly, let's think about the signs. Oh god, have people been fighting about the signs of her being kidnapped. Now, the SJW detectives of the internet have found a lot of things. Some may be good, like the rifle sitting by her dresser or visual bruising on her body, as those can be hard to explain. Others are pretty bad, like supposed reflections of people in the windows and mirrors and her fucking eyes, to nervous looks off to the corner before her attitude changes, or even supposed mumbles of her asking for help disguised as coughing. These are pretty bad in my opinion, like the reflections, and pretty much everything really. But let me tackle a few of them. The reflections? She lives with her mother. Her mother has stated that some of the mumbles people thought were her cries for help were just her in the background, so that debunks that. And that also means that her mom helps with her behind the scenes, helping her make videos. So that explains two things in one easily. The two blue lines under her eyes? She's a fashion YouTuber. It looks nice. Boom. Checkmate, atheists. But really, someone in fashion putting an asymmetric makeup design on their face? It must be a hidden cry for help to reference the Blue Lines Domestic Violence Center. Come on, that's just a reach for clues. The bruises on her? Her mother said her family has a history of easy bruising. I can understand that completely as I get hit by a fucking raindrop and I end up with a welt on my back the size of California. But what about the other things? What about the gun by her dresser? What about how she would nervously look around and change her attitude? What about all the tweets she liked about how she must need help? And what about all the times she asked her to blink if she needed help and she blinked? Fuck off with that, by the way. But there's a simple answer. Two, actually, with one a lot more likely than the other. Some people think she's schizophrenic, but that's not one of them. The first and less likely one is that this is all just a hoax, a publicity stunt done by her to lure in new viewers. Everything that's happened was planned by her to make viewers concerned about her, bring them to her channel to look for things in her videos, and get views on each video to make more money in return, and then in the end, explain it off easily to where no one thinks you lied, but you keep all those new people that jumped on this bandwagon to help you. Now, that would be one hell of a smart, underhanded, but genius idea to get attention to your channel. And this is entirely possible. But I don't think this is it. She's said various things since this happened that wouldn't match this at all. But there is one more explanation that is so damn likely that it'll blow your mind. You ready, guys? The explanation behind all of this is that people overreacted. A lot of people on the internet are idiots, no offense, and will believe anything close-mindedly. All it would take is a small amount of viewers to think that something was wrong, and suddenly, a small little fire started, like the size of a match fire. But as the internet caught wind of this fire, the fire started to slowly grow, bigger and bigger. By random chance, people noticed all these little facts and loosely tied them to other things. And then it's like a boulder being pushed off a hill. It just keeps rolling at that point. Suddenly, that match-size fire becomes a raging forest fire as it hits Twitter and everyone catches wind of it. And that's all it takes. It takes one person to misunderstand something, and then everyone in the world is looking for something that happens to fall in line behind it. That's the real explanation. And that's it. Let's face it. There are people who are going to watch this video and won't believe a word I say. Like fuck, people are so close-minded that I'm literally watching her stream right now as I am writing this, where people are asking her if she's okay. And as she is explaining everything to a T, how everything is on her side, her own viewers don't believe her. She's just being controlled by some puppet master in her room. Well, to you guys who keep believing this, I say get back under your tinfoil hat and fuck off. At this point, I just want people to leave her alone so she can live her fucking life for the next week without people bothering her every second asking her to change her Twitter bio if she's safe. That has to be fucking ridiculous to wake up to. Now, I have some breaking news as I record this to add to my theory. There is now a clip of her going around Twitter that she said it was a publicity stunt by her fans and not her. Oh girl, you really need to be careful with your words. Maybe I should clarify this for her, because now everyone on Twitter is mad at her because they think she made this happen. Listen, everyone, put your pitchforks down. She didn't make this happen, you made this happen. Every single one of you who used the hashtag, or posted the pictures, or did whatever, you were part of the problem and can only blame her viewers and yourself for this. Don't get mad at her for people being idiots on her behalf. If anything, this should just be proof of how powerful the platform of social media can be, and that it can take the most ridiculous things and turn them into a worldwide phenomenon just like that for no reason. You have to use social media carefully, because anything can happen, people. Wait. She just gained 500,000 subscribers in about 24 hours? And now she's asking if her viewers on stream will be her friend forever and watch all of her videos. Well, shit. Maybe this was a hoax, and a damn successful one at— What the fuck is this? Oh my god. Oh shit, fuck, what is going on? No, fuck off! Fuck off! Hey guys, thanks for watching my video. As you can tell, I've just been kidnapped, and they say the only way to free me is to get this video spread all around, so like it, favorite it, share it on Reddit, Twitter. In fact, if you look in the description down below, there's a link to a giveaway, where if you help share my video, you can get free things. Who doesn't like free things, am I right? I want to be free. Please, you gotta save me. I don't want to die here.